Guys, I don't know about you, but I'm really getting fed up with this. Alright, so as a lot of you know, I have a second channel that does a bunch of Pokemon Let's Plays. I haven't been doing many lately because I've been quite busy, but I do have that channel, and, I'm a big Pokemon fan, as anyone who watches me should know. Now, there has been an overwhelming amount of comments hating on Pokemon and hating on me for playing Pokemon. I don't get it. It's weird. Okay, for some reason, a lot of people think there's some sort of taboo against playing Pokemon, especially if you're a teenager or, older. I don't get it, Honestly, it doesn't make you a nerd at all. Pretty much everyone at my high school plays Pokemon. Pokemon is, to them, quote-unquote, ghetto. It's not just for nerds anymore. It's like, it's this culture that just everyone is a part of. And I don't get where the haters are coming from, because a lot of high school kids play Pokemon, and play it like, just play it. Not necessarily, like, get really into it, but still play it and enjoy it and publicly play it and, bet on it and do all sorts of stuff. It's not a taboo, I don't understand it. Most of the people posting comments also appear to be of the 6-year-old troll variety, which really makes me wonder, what is going on here? Are these just a bunch of little kids that don't like Pokemon and just feel like flaming? I don't understand why Pokemon constitutes as a children's game in some people's eyes. In Japan, pretty much everyone plays it, adults, kids, whatever. The only thing childish about the franchise is the anime, which is obviously geared towards kids. But the game itself shows no evidence of being for younger children. Sure, the protagonist is 10, but I mean, come on. I don't understand it, and I'm getting really sick of it. There is a lot of hate, and it's unnecessary. I've been getting people telling me, first of all, nobody ever gets my age right. Nobody ever gets my age right. I know I've never publicly said it, but nobody can ever get my dang age right. Everyone's like, I've had people tell me that I'm 20, that I'm a grown man, that I'm, like, 25, that I'm 15, that I'm, like, 14. I've had all across the radar, and I get that I'm not on screen all the time, so it's hard to tell just on my voice, but I mean, come on. I'm 17, alright? I was, like, 15 or 14 when I started this channel on YouTube. I'm 17. I am not a grown man. I am still in high school, alright? There. Now that that's finally settled, I'm really starting to get sick of the people that are like, wow, you're grown up, you should get a job, get a life, get a girlfriend, whatever. It's like, dude, I have a girlfriend. It's really, playing Pokemon does not relate to having a girlfriend, not having a girlfriend, not having a life, having a life. It's just, it's weird how people see it as that, and as a matter of fact, a lot of my friends play Pokemon. It's a little bit of a social thing. I know it's not the most social of games, but me and my friend play Battle Frontier all the time. It's part of kind of a culture thing. It's a social thing. It's like, I don't understand why, to some people, playing Pokemon makes you an outcast. I don't understand where it's all coming from. It's not even the majority of the population. It's like, there's just this set of people that just hate on Pokemon, and it's not cool. It's not right to, it's not right to judge someone based upon a game they play, and B, it's not right to just assume that this is just a horrible, a little kid's game, and, it should be dismissed as that, and anyone over the age of 10 playing it is, some immature, childish person without a life that really needs to just move on. And I don't get it. I mean, look, I know I'm not the most mature of people. I watch cartoons. I play a lot of video games. It's just, it's inexcusable. And why it is that a lot of little kids are posting comments like this, it doesn't make sense. I mean, maybe they go to a school where people hate on them for playing Pokemon, and so they stop playing Pokemon. I guess. I don't know. A lot of the comments and a lot of also negative comments I've gotten is from the intro to my Black and White, which is me trying very pathetically to open a package. I got news for you guys. It's acting, alright? I over-exaggerated because I'm on camera, because I'm attempting to be entertaining. And if you don't like Pokemon, you shouldn't be watching the video, first off. Second off, you immediately judge me and assume that I'm just incredibly weak, and that I'm just such a loser for getting excited about video games. It's like, yeah, okay, sure, it's a nerdy thing to get that excited over a video game, but you know what? It's anticipation. It makes me happy. I'm sorry for showing emotion. I know that's frowned upon in this culture. I don't quite understand it, man. And I mean, if you're one of those cool guys that, watches sports and is like, gets all excited about that, I got news for you. It's just as nerdy. I get that sports isn't considered a nerdy thing, but, like, those people that, watch every baseball game and, bet on it and follow statistics and stuff like that, I got news for you. You get just as excited about stuff like that as I get about video games. It's like, because that's quote-unquote cool, it's like you have the power to judge me for doing the same thing for a video game. And I mean, for those who say that, Oh, and another thing, for those who judge me for importing a game from Japan and are like, wow, what's the point in getting a game you can't even read? Wow, what a loser, you've got to do that. A lot of people import. If you look at the statistics for, the amount of people that pre-ordered Pokemon Black and White from America, it's staggering. It's a little bit pricey, and I admit it's not the most normal thing to do, but hey, I did it, and the reason I'm posting these videos, the reason I did post those videos on YouTube, is to share with other people so they didn't have to do the same, to spread the information of Black and White, and to, give other people a chance to see this before it comes out in English. And, a lot of people are just like, wow, no one plays Pokemon, no one does that. There's a lot of people who do. Look at a lot of look at a lot of my videos from Black and White. Like, they've gotten a lot of views strictly because people play Pokemon. It's a huge fan base. It's not like it's some game that just like one or two people play. It's a huge thing. I don't understand why people have to hate on such a huge culture and immediately assume that nobody plays Pokemon anymore. It's not right, and I'm really getting tired of this. Leave it in the comments, leave a comment below if you agree, if what your opinion on the situation is, but I mean, I'm just fed up with all this. Pokéhaters out.